Alarms go off when I enter the building.
Hello. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA Rising Stars Challenge, as we'll see the best and the brightest young players in the NBA face off. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. And so off the tip, it's the Stars.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
Now a look at the Stars starting lineup. Allen, he's in at the point. Lynch is out there with Anderson. And it's Cohen in at the four-man position. And so it's the Stars getting on the board first. Who's back up? Embiid. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and two shots coming up.
Yeah, good job to take it right after.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Week. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
The first one falls.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
And Embiid drops them both. You brought the big stage these young guys around tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers. Executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
The drive by Allen.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw, good. Allen. Drops them both.
And that's a good one for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
The Stars on defense. There's the pick. The drive by Russell. Here's Horsley. Good. It's Russell picking up the assist.
He can be a weapon if he gets going early from long range.
And here is Allen. 5 points in the game. Lets it go from deep. That's good. Allen's got 8 points.
And he's been the gym this year. I mean, there have been so many highlights for him all over the first half of this season.
And I've got a feeling, Greg, he's just getting warmed up. I think he'll be even better after the All-Star break.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. Here's Allen. 8 points for him. Now the feed to Anderson. Passes to Cohen. Allen outside. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Anderson for 3. And he gets it to go. Anderson's got his first 3 points of the game.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
There's a good screen. Kicks it to Embiid. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
You don't need much range to hit from that distance, Kevin.
On defense, the elites trailing by 2. Here's Allen. And he gets it to go from the corner. Allen's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now here's Okafor. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And this game literally has been wide open. As wide open as it gets.
Yeah, both teams completely neglecting their defensive duties.
Here's Azania. Here's Allen. 10 points for him. The Stars need to get off a shot. And Azania gets it to go.
Well, let's say the defense being played here tonight might be a bit on the soft side from both teams.
Well, I know you're not surprised, are you? I mean, fast and loose is the way this game should be played.
Now here's Embiid. He has 6. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, and Azania gets it to go.
They worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
And if they match that effort at the defensive end, watch out.
And it's the elites with the ball. 6-point game. Here's Horsley. The teardrop falls in. 5 points in the game.
Not much in the way of defense being played here early on.
Well, you know how it works. I mean, both teams will be conserving their energy at the defensive end until later on. That's typically how this thing unfolds.
And for this young man, this game is serving as kind of a coming out party, if you will. A lot of fans haven't seen him that often during the regular season.
And that's one of the neat things about the Rising Stars Challenge. It's a way for some talented young players to get their first taste of the national spotlight.
He's looking for over 4 and finds him. Good.
You know, I know his NBA career is just starting out, but he has been logging some veteran minutes in the regular season.
Well, in his short time in the league, Greg, he's earned the full confidence of the coaching staff. They're not afraid to use him in any situation.
And Azania gets it to go.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
And so, here are the elites. They trail by 6. Embiid, no good. And stolen by Russell. Out to the wing. They set the screen to the inside. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Okafor with the steal. Here's Horsley. Another miss by the elites.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Nobody near Allen. Drops in the drain. Allen's got 13 points.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
And that one's good.
Not much defense to speak of of yet here, guys.
Nope. It's been all offense, fellas, all the time here early.
That one's rebounded by Embiid.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount. Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that. Pretty one-handed flow.
Moutier, he's checked in for the Elites. Livingston's checked in for the Stars. The Elites trail by 8. Moutier with the ball. Shot from free throw range. Russell with a wide open look. A three-pointer off the mark. It's Allen on the wing. That doesn't go either for Allen.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Moutier passes to Towns. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Stars.
Well, I tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Back to Allen. There's the pick. Here's Slater. Those three-pointers off the mark.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense. He has such a nice touch for a big man.
Yeah, and they've got to figure out a way to get a bigger body on him. Because if they don't match up his size, then he's going to continue to work him over the rest of the game.
Here's Livingston after the Elites pick up 2. Back to Allen. From the arc. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Wade passes to Slater. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. And now it's a 9-point Stars lead. Now here's Moutier. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Now here's Allen. 19 points in the game. Pass to Livingston. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The Stars shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he knocks down the first one. Kaminsky is checked in for time.
Light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
Leads trail by 8. And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for the Elites, Okafor out there with Embiid. Then it's Russell. Then there's Towns. And the Stars have possession. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. The pass to Cohen. Now Allen, pass to Azania. Jacks up a 3. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots off to a good start.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the 3-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
The drive by Russell, and Embiid offers it down.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
I mean, he has got power in bunches. punches on that two-handed.
Embiid with the steal. Outside Russell from 13. Shot is off. Now the Stars take it the other way. And here we go with Allen running it up the court.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Leads trail by 9. Embiid with a screen on Allen. To the wing right side. Horsley. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop. And the Stars lead by 11.
What a pass, and then the layup was a bit of a circus move.
Oh, so smooth.
Yeah, and he really could have fouled that one up trying for the big slam there, though. Just a nice, solid finish for the layup.
And so, here are the elites. The Stars making the shot.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick-fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Here's Allen. The elites getting the bucket there. That's good.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. The drive by Russell. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. The elites have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. They throw good. Okafor.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Okafor. And the Stars leading by 10. Allen drives in. Rolls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Embiid the screen. Russell dishes to Embiid. Here's Towns. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Towns has got his second bucket of the night.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
Yeah, gotta love this teamwork. I mean, everybody's involved and engaged. It's just a thing of beauty.
It is. That's the key. You can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
And it's the elites with the ball. After the Stars get the 3.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
And you could tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Allen for the 3. Another 3 for the Stars.
Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that 3, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
Now, here is Russell. To the paint. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Russell. And that's 10 points for Joel Embiid. And the Stars leading by 14. Here's Allen, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one is on Towns.
Talk about some great numbers for Allen. He's got 27 points and just an amazing performance from downtown.
He is pouring it in from 3, guys. You know how much I love to see guys knocking down buckets.
And it's the elites with the ball. Up top, Russell. Dishes to Okafor. Here's Horsley. No luck. Excellent D there from Allen.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Yeah, but they've separated themselves, Clark, in a number of categories. Rebounds just being one of them.
And it's the elites with the ball. It's an 18-point game.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
Boy, that's a sound physical play. I mean, can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. It's a contact sport, folks.
And it's the elites with the ball. Following the score by the Stars. To the inside. Stolen by Anderson. And now it's Allen. Running. He can go all the way.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Come on, fellas, we got to pick up the pace. If we see an open look, we got to take it. We have to make them play at our tempo.
Back to Russell. They set the pick. He kicks to Towns. Here's Horsley. The elites again can't hit it.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Now here's Allen. They lead by 20. It's the most we've seen. And Anderson has it in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one goes. Count it. Lasagna's got 15.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Here's Russell. It's the teardrop, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Hitting your free throws is a good way to get back into it. It stops the clock and extends the game. I mean, you want to take advantage of that situation.
Beautiful jam.
I tell you what, a lot of shimmying and rim rattling going on in this one tonight, guys.
These guys are spending more time in the air than they are on the ground, that's for sure.
Fades back. Here's Towns. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Towns Cruz has got his third basket of the night right there.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in. Reverberation throughout the entire building on that one.
It sure did. Up high and down hard on the windmill flush.
And how about the impact that's going to have on your team? You can imagine how much adrenaline starts to flow through the veins after that one. Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Allen's shot is off.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim. What a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been pretty, but the finish, I thought, Clark, angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an angry punch.
And that's what makes the alley-oop such a terrific play when you're able to execute it.
Embiid with a screen on Allen. To the middle. And the shot goes in from Embiid. Embiid's got 12 in the game.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole. And how's that for some ups coming from that one?
Well, he is a rarity among NBA point guards in his ability to elevate.
Yeah, his athletic ability, guys, is really what takes him a notch above most players at his position.
To the wing right side. Rebound the Stars. Allen outside. Goes up the baseline. Count the bucket. Allen's got 41.
Boy, and their offense scorching now. Red hot. They've really turned it on.
I just don't know if you can play any better offensively, making it look easy out there.
A completely new group for the elites. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. It's the Stars just dominating this one. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. Return to the Rising Stars Challenge, a great night for young fans and the best young players in the NBA.
Oh, to be young and athletic, just a ton of energy out there on the floor tonight.
Yeah, you know, like we see every year, these young guys are super excited to be playing in this game, and that excitement comes out onto the court.
Leads trail by 20. Checking out the group for David Blatt to start the second half. Allen, he's in at point guard. Anderson is out there with Lynch. And it's Cohen in at the power forward position. And Hezonja gets it to go. Hezonja's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Stars. Here's Horsley. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. The Stars leading by 20. Allen passes to Hezonja. Back to Allen. Drops it in from 11 feet. Allen's got 43 points.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Fires for three, and the Stars another three.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Embiid the screen. Inside, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
I tell you what, you got to love his aggressiveness finishing inside like that.
Well, his leaping ability, Clark, gives him a great advantage.
And that's why they look to get him the ball around the rim. It's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Allen with it. He's picked up by Russell. Back to Allen. That is good. Allen's got 48.
And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
Here's Horsley. Here's Towns. And the layup's good off the glass. Towns has got 10 points in the game.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Passes it to Hezonja. Back to Allen. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 6. There's the dish to Anderson. Here's Cohen. And the 3 off target. Leeds trail by 21. Feeds it to Russell. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Looked like he was channeling Bob Cousy right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble like that?
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. And the Stars leading by 18. Allen outside. Pass to Cohen. Over to the left wing. The feed to Allen. Pass to Hezonja. The Elites pull it in. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in this game. Embiid with a screen on Allen. Kicks it to Towns. 11 feet away. Shot is off. And it's the Stars the other way. Allen passes to Hezonja. Back to Allen. Here's Hezonja. He's guarded by Russell. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And you know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
He hits both from the stripe. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Horsley defended by Allen. Here's the screen. Out to the right wing. There's the double team with Allen. Clock at 4. Here's Horsley. Got a piece of it. Here's Hezonja. Okafor grabs the miss.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Now here's Towns. He's covered by Anderson. Another miss by the Elites.
1 made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Russell high post. 8 points for him. He feeds it to Towns. Rebound by the Stars.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
And he gets it to go. Allen's got 50 points.
What a competitor, Kevin. He's been looking for a shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
Here's Horsley. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
Anderson outside. And there's the pass to Hezonja. And here is Allen. Non-stop scoring machine here. Passes it to Hezonja. Dishes it to Allen. To the wing on the left, Anderson. That one's good from the corner.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
And Allen with the block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen. And the Elites making a change here. Outier's checked in. The Stars also with the sub. Livingston's checked in. Pick by Okafor. Moutier kicks to Okafor. Takes it from 10. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Embiid. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Embiid's got 16. Here's Allen. Anderson outside.
Stick it too much.
Back to Allen. Six to shoot. Pass to Hezonja. Gets a very good look and converts. Hezonja's got 23.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in it. He has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about the lead.
Leads trail by 15. They've got Towns. He's out there with Okafor. And it's Blackburn in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for the Elites. And it's Okafor missing.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
Allen, that's good.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Allen against Russell. From downtown, and that one's good. He's got 20.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
And the Stars leading by 14. And Anderson has it in the corner. Back to Allen. From deep. The long distance three down. Allen's got 55.
And that's getting it done from deep. That's what the All-Star game gives you, the freedom to show your full range.
You know, taking that shot in a regular season game might get you a spot on the bench, but here, it gets you a standing O.
Russell dishes to Towns. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. And it's the Stars' ball. Here's Lynch. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Oh, how about the floater there? Nice drop.
Leads trail by 17. Russell with it. And so he owns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
First personal foul.
First free throw is good.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, Greg, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
The Elites making a switch here. Embiid's checked in. Allen for 3. And the Stars, another 3.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Outside, Russell. He dishes it to Okafor. 6 to shoot. He was all alone on that. 23 points in the game.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Now here's Allen. All sorts of time, and Hezonja gets it to go. Hezonja's got 7 points for the quarter.
And that's exactly how they've gotten the lead right here. Easily, he's been their most consistent performer.
As simple as it gets. He's hitting everything he's looked at. Keep feeding the fire.
It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Stars.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
A nice shot by Anderson.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but well, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Kicks it out to Allen. 3-pointer, and he gets it to go.
What's gotten into him today? Yeah, this is getting ridiculous.
Leads trail by 20. Horsley defended by Allen. Here's Horsley. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The first one falls.
At the line for 2.
So he gets them both. Now Allen. Here's Hezonja. Unloads from 13. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Good on both.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this league.
And Allen with the slam.
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
Outside, Russell. Knocks it loose. Out of bounds. The Elites take possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And Clark, they've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, I think so. Too cool. I mean, just not forceful enough, not alert or aggressive enough, and sometimes trying to do too much with the basketball.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Anderson right side. Allen outside. Front past the arc. Leads trail by 20. Now the dish to Embiid. Rebound the Stars.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
There's the bucket good. Hezonja's got 15 points here in the second half.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Horsley defended by Allen. Here's Horsley. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Allen outside. Pass to Hezonja. He kicks it to Allen. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the 3. And yes, sir, that one drops. Knights with the possession. First one falls for him. And a new group getting ready now for the Stars. So no problem for the Stars as they get the win.
What a terrific game. I tell you what, these young players are going to give us years of excitement to come. The future of the NBA is looking very bright with these guys, Kevin.
Terrific young players. It sure is. You're right, Greg. And this really was a fun contest to watch, as it always is. We hope you've all enjoyed it as much as we have. Thanks so much for joining us. For Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was lights out shooting at its best from him in this game. 60-plus points is rarefied territory that few players ever see in the NBA. But we saw it here tonight. Truly jaw-dropping.
He flat out dominated. I mean, you see the kind of plays he was making all over the court. This is the game, no matter who they put on him, he wasn't going to be denied. His offensive power was in full effect.
Well, as Dr. O'Neal predicted, I knew he'd be the star of the Rising Stars Challenge this year. Told you that 10 times already, Kenny. So much great young talent on the floor, but this kid stole the show with the display he put on.
And that wraps up our coverage of the Rising Stars game here on 2K Sports. For Kenny the Jet and Shaquille O'Neal, and for Kevin Harlan and the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. We look forward to seeing you again as the second half of the NBA season gets underway.
Tell them where I'm from. I make the 6 straight jump from SoCal, Hollywood to the slums. Get burnt by the California sun on the west side. East Coast, where you at? Just got to New York like a net on a jet to London. To Brazil, to Quebec, like the whole world took effect to Ferg. Tell them, lay back, slow down. Better represent when we come to your town. So lay back, slow down. What you represent when we come to your dance, say. Getting with the business, I'ma be there in a minute. I just booked a Paris ticket, thinking Russia need a visit. I'm a
Welcome, everyone. This is All-Star Action, folks. Kevin Harlan here with Kurt Kellogg and Steve Kerr. Let's get it on in the Foot Locker three-point contest. It takes a steady hand and a keen eye and an even steadier nerve to survive this competition.
Well, right next to me, I've got somebody who knows a thing or two about winning this event. So tell us what it takes to do just that, Steve.
Well, I did win the event once, Mark, in '97, and it really is a matter of finding a rhythm. The game comes so fast, the shots are coming one after the other. You've got to get into a groove, get into a rhythm, and then just let it ride.
And here we go with Freak. Remember now, 60 seconds, 5 racks, 5 balls in each rack, 4 one-point balls, and then the favorite, the 2-point money ball.
Well, if my math is right, you've got 5 racks, 6 points on each rack. That gives you an opportunity for a total to max out at 30 points.
Carry the one.
Right.
Carry the one, slide back. Yep, that's right, 30.
8 points.
Yep, that's the stuff right there.
Up to 10 now.
Hot right out of the gates.
Now with 11. 12 for notches 13. Nearly perfect there. Just one miss on the rack. He's got 16. Now with 17. Feeling it. And he buries his fifth in a row. Money ball, no good. Now 20. He's got 21. Ran out of time there. He's able to total 21 points in the round. His stroke looked terrific in that round, guys.
Yeah, it was a terrific start. He was feeling it from the get-go.
So it'll be Danny Green here.
The last ball in each rack.
And 13 is the final score. I'd say a solid showing from him.
Yeah, it was adequate, absolutely. I mean, he really stayed with it, hung in there nicely, I thought.
Yeah, that's right. There were some moments when it looked like things might slip away from him. But
so here's Jennings now.
Remember, he has to be very...
His total for the round comes to 12. There was just something off about him in that round.
Yeah, if you don't really establish a good rhythm early, which he couldn't, that clock starts ticking awfully fast in your head, and it's hard to settle yourself.
Allen's got one of the best scores in round one, a serious contender.
With the strong group we have moving on to the finals, I'm expecting a very competitive last round.
I'm with you.
So it'll be Danny Green here. He had the lowest score of all the qualifiers, so he goes first. Let's see if he can. He collects 22 points. Boy, he looked great out there, didn't he?
Well, he did, especially considering the fact that he came out of the gates pretty slowly. But when things kicked into gear for him, guys, he really got hot.
And so here's Michael Conley now. Here we go with Freak. He knows how many points it's going to take to be crowned the champion. Let's see if he can get it done.
And over his career, just a superb long-range marksman. Yeah, he's going to have to stroke it well. 22 points, that's the score to beat.
Makes his first there. 2 points. Now 3 points.
Yeah.
He comes away with 4 points on that rack. He's got 5, 6. That's 7. Wow. 10 now.
Yeah, this is how you do it.
That's a streak of 7 in a row.
Oh, boy, that is pure right there.
7 more points and he'll tie
it. He's got 16. 5 more points to tie it up. That gives him 18. One last rack remains.
2 more to win.
Yep. off, but still put up an impressive number. He's all the way up there at 23 points. What an unbelievable round. Right away you could tell it was going to be special.
Well, how about 9 straight? I mean, come on, that says a lot. Shows you how dangerous his touch is from outside.
And that puts an end to the Foot Locker three-point contest. It couldn't have gone any better for this year's outstanding champion, Freak.
It was a great event. There's always so much excitement packed into the three-point contest.
No question, Clark. Those were some real theatrics we saw out there today.
And from all of us here at 2K Sports, we're thrilled to have brought you this year's three-point contest. This is Kevin Harlan, along with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, saying so long and thanks for watching.
On some chill.
What's up, everybody? Freak, how you doing?
Oh, I'm doing good. Just hard to believe I get to be a part of all this.
It's the end of a long weekend. Just do your best and relax and enjoy it. Maybe get the fans a little show, too. You all know things get serious in the fourth quarter.
Oh, yeah, I'll be ready. Butterfly's long gone by then.
What makes you think you'll even be playing in the fourth quarter, Freak?
Okay. Just because I wasn't on the cover of 2K like the rest of y'all doesn't mean I can't get it done when it counts.
Man, you can't even get it done on a virtual court. I beat you without even trying last night.
Got you there.
You got lucky. Okay, I want a rematch.
Yo, I want in on this. I could take you or James.
Well, I got plenty of time to beat all of you. Steph, you want in on this too?
I'm in. Hope you know how to defend the long ball better than you do out here.
I'll take one after you guys are done. Might as well make me the championship game.
Okay, consider it done. It's gonna be easiest night of my life. But now it's time to start the real show with the league's newest star at center stage. Good luck tonight, fellas.
It's a special day for basketball fans. The All-Star Game, best of the East against best in the Western Conference. And we are proud to bring it to you right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And joining us in a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. Here we go. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
Now we look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. They've got Nowitzki, Russell Westbrook out there with Curry, and it's Durant, and it's Cousins, and at the pivot, manning the middle.
We've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can
come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible, and they are the best players in the world.
Pass to James. The feed to Allen. Now LeBron. Back to Allen. The three. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Not much in the way of defense being played here early on.
But you know how it works. I mean, both teams will be conserving their energy at the defensive end until later on. That's typically how this thing unfolds.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Here's James. Here's Irving. And it's good. Not through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Not phased at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But I'll tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Now here's Curry. Rebounded by Anthony. Let's send it out to Doris Burke, who caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. Doris.
Coach joked about how he planned for this game. He said that he took a look at the roster of the other conference and realized that there is no way to plan for all the talent and superstars on the other side of the ball. Saying, if I had to actually try and stop them from scoring, I might lose my mind. We don't want to see that, guys.
Thanks again, Doris.
Well, I think, as is always the case, the story of the game tonight won't have a lot to do with defense.
That's the way it always is. I mean, a half-court alley-oop or a spectacular behind-the-back pass, that's exactly what the people want to see in this game.
And that one's good. No shot.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off during the run.
Here is Durant. Following the basket by Paul Millsap. Screen by Cousins. Durant kicks to Cousins. Good.
And this game literally has been wide open as it gets.
Yeah, both teams completely neglecting their defensive duties.
Now here's Allen. In the corner, Irving with it. That one falls, coming off Anthony's feet. 8 points for Kyrie Irving.
Well, you can't expect lockdown D in the All-Star game, especially in the first half.
Screen by Cousins. Cousins with a screen on Irving. Curry passes it to Cousins. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there. And I'm sure he appreciated it.
They're running. Curry can't get it to go. And here's the East. Allen kicks to James. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. LeBron's got his second basket.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in.
In the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent, and when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. With a 9-point lead. And it's out of bounds, and the Sailors' last touch by Durant.
Just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
And here are the East All-Stars now. Millsap, and he gets it to go. Millsap's got his second basket of the night.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And it's Westbrook missing.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring, but let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Irving misses.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Curry with a wide open look. Knocks down the 3 ball. Curry's got 5 now.
A good open look, and he splashes home the three.
Curry's gone 2 of 3 from the field. Allen dishes to Anthony. Back to Allen. From outside the arc. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Outside Westbrook. To the paint. Cousins, the pass to Nowitzki. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
To the inside. James kicks to Anthony. And he gets the bucket. Anthony's got his first basket of the night.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
And here is Curry. He's got 5. Rejected by Millsap. Back to Allen. Feeds it to LeBron. Millsap sets the pick for James.
Now that's what these people came to see, just punishing the rim.
Boy, that was tremendous. That would be worth some points in the dunk contest.
Here's Durant. The shot will not go. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. Nobody near Allen. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 4 assists in the game. Allen's gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Outside Westbrook. He dishes it to Cousins. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
Durant dishes to Cousins. Nowitzki a screen. Westbrook against Allen. Just 5 to shoot. For 3, Durant. Durant with another miss.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he could continue to get looks like that. No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal foul.
Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Paul Millsap. The West also making some changes. Marc Gasol's checked in for Cousins. Hayward comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. And James Harden subbed in for Curry. And the East with some changes. Paul George comes in for LeBron. And it's DeRozan in for Irving. The West also making some changes. Davis comes in for Kevin Durant. And Lillard subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Now here's Lillard. Here's Gasol. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Gasol's got it back down to single digits for the West All-Stars. Lillard against Allen. Outside DeRozan. Pass to Allen. Now the pass to George. And he's good on the 3-ball. George has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And 2 teammates there hooking up on that bucket. Always a little bit of an advantage to have guys out there who know each other.
It sure is. I mean, it eliminates some of that getting to know you feeling out period.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Allen. He's got 7, and that one's good. Anthony.
They're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. That won't get it.
Not at all, Clark. You rarely see a team surrender points this easily. They have got to do better.
Davis against Anthony. Left side, Davis. Fires from the line, and it comes off the front of the rim.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Allen kicks to Anthony. Back to Allen. From deep, George. His second shot goes in off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
Now here's Hayward. He hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure will change.
And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth, here we go.
Here's Allen. Noah the screen. Allen passes to Noah. Up and in on the layup. Noah's got his first bucket of the night.
They got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
It's been a complete technical, dominant performance out here. They are in a zone.
Now here's Hayward. Harden with it. Now Anthony defending. It's Harden with the drive. Nice hit again. And Davis can't get it to go.
What a start they've gotten off to on the glass. I mean, they've come out banging.
And when a game starts off like this, Clark, there's an intimidation factor, a physicality that they've brought that comes into play.
Now here's Noah, following the miss by Anthony Davis. Good on the shot.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Now here's Harden. He has 6. And to Lillard. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
And these Rockstars making a change here. Bosh is checked in.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
1:25 left to play here in the first. Kicks it to Harden. Hayward outside. Dishes it to Lillard. And finished off by Gasol.
And Kevin, the knack for the offensive rebound, a big part of what makes this guy special.
Not to mention, Greg, his ability to finish with strength just like that.
Yeah, he's an invaluable asset for them to have. No question about it.
Now here's Allen. He's got 10. Bosh dishes 2 to Rosen. Allen kicks to George. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Lillard against him. Lillard outside. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now.
Crisp pass into the paint.
Here's Allen. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. He kicks it to Bosh. Back to Allen. Nobody near George. A three-pointers right on target. George has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
To the paint. And the basket by Harden. Harden's got 8 points.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys. And it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. East All-Stars lead by 15. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And we welcome you back to the NBA All-Star Game as we get set to begin the second quarter.
And guys, we've already seen some unbelievable action here tonight.
And there will be plenty more to come. We know that. All-Star action never disappoints.
And you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
Allen in at point guard. Paul Millsap out there with Chris Bosh. And it's Kyrie Irving. And it's James in at the 3 spot. So that's who the East All-Stars start the second with. A finish. Now that's how to finish the break.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Westbrook with it. He feeds it to Cousins. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-handed.
Took him no time at all on that one. And it's 13 points for Freak.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
And so here are the West All-Stars. It's an 18-point game. Curry passes to Cousins. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
It's Allen with the drive.
Some outstanding numbers in this one for Allen. 13 points and 13 assists.
And we've all watched him just be an unstoppable force here tonight.
Well, nothing they've done on the defensive end has been able to slow him down. I mean, he's doing exactly what he wants to when he wants to do it.
The East making a switch. Okafor's checked in. Allen against Westbrook. Here's Nowitzki. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Nowitzki's got his second basket of the game. Allen for 3. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
And good on the basket. Look at it.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Wasted no time on that one. And that's now 18 points for Allen. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Westbrook dishes to Curry. Back to Westbrook. Lets it fly from 18. Misses off the left iron.
Been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costing.
LeBron with the buckets. James has got 4 this quarter.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Curry outside, and he gets it to go.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
Allen, that's good.
He had a great start from the arc. He's kicked it up even another notch here in the second.
Clark, it would take a major comeback for them to get back into this game.
You know, the chances, Kevin, of that happening are extremely slim.
Up with yours from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle.
That'll do it for the first half. East off. And we return to the NBA All-Star Game. One half is in the books, and the second half about to begin.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in this second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And the West All-Stars, looking at who they've got. We've got Russell Westbrook. Durant is out there with Nowitzki. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Curry in at the 2 guard. Outside Durant, passes it to Curry. No good on the triple. He's with the ball. Allen outside from downtown. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got his 8th assist here tonight.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
The West All-Stars have shot just one free throw early, 1 for 1 in the game, and he gets it to go.
Nothing but money for him to start the half. They've made all 3 of their shot attempts.
Curry kicks to Cousins. It's Durant with the drive. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. It's tipped and stolen by Cousins. And they're pushing it up. And the basket by Curry.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Allen kicks to James. Millsap against Cousins. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
East All-Stars have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. And the second free throw, good. Here's Curry. He's got 13. Cousins with a screen on Irving. Curry attacking. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
How about Steph Curry in this one? He's got 13 points, and he's hit the mark twice from 3-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
Excellent display of team play.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
Shot A. I like that, Dre.
Down low. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Curry. Walking with legends here, guys. Look at some outstanding seasons, decades apart, averaging a triple-double in each game over the course of an entire NBA season. Oscar Robertson's 1961-62 season was something to marvel at. And now, in our current era, a special player making his own mark on the NBA. With the tremendous play he's been showing us all season long.
And that's still one of the most hallowed achievements in NBA history. I mean, we're talking about the Big O averaging a triple-double over the course of an entire season. I mean, to think we have another player with a shot to do that, it really speaks to the one-of-a-kind season he's having. This is the stuff of legends.
To check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, over the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle. He was intent on running the offense through DeMarcus Cousins. Coach said the first thing they should be thinking about is getting the ball in his hands and letting him lead the way on each and every possession. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the 4th quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
Yeah, they've got to jump at the chance to actually stretch this thing out even more.
Good point. And James gets it to go.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the 3rd here. Allen against Westbrook. Screen by Cousins. Shot off the screen. James with some nice D.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Curry with the steal. Westbrook drives in. Another miss by Westbrook.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers. It certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Yeah, the score has a lot to do with that. Their overall effort and execution has been elite.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Curry kicks to Cousins, puts it up from 15, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 6 assists now in the game. Allen passes to Carmelo. Allen outside. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by the West. Now here's Curry. He's got 15. Cousins dishes to Durant. That 3 off the mark.
And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaking.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it.
Allen for 3. Good for his 9th make and just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Screen by Cousins. Outside Durant. The dish to Cousins. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Howard's checked in for the West. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the East All-Stars.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Here's Westbrook. Shot is no good. Excellent D there from Allen.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
West All-Stars shoot their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Been a great game tonight for Westbrook. He has 11 points and 2 steals. The motor on this guy is amazing. Completely revved up. He's been everywhere today.
And it's hard to say which has influenced the game more, really, his offense or his D. I mean, take your pick.
Screen by Cousins. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen. Thomas checked in for the East. And West also making a switch. Mike Conley's checked in for Russell Westbrook. Outside Conley, but 3. Offensive rebound. Howard's shot is good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Here is Conley. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Screen by Howard. Conley against Thomas. Thompson from long range. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. 9 points for Klay Thompson. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
Yeah, defensively, some really good pressure being applied, though, so you've got to give credit there. It seems like they've been rattled a little bit.
Great, you think they've been rattled?
They have, Kevin, but that's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Screen by Cousins. Outside Conley. Now the feed to Thompson. 4 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range. And it's the East with the rebound. Millsap's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Screen by Howard. A wide open look for Durant. No good on the 3.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Allen for three, and that one's good. Allen's got 12 in this quarter.
Another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just not letting up at all.
Screen by Howard. Cousins with a screen for Conley. Thompson for the triple. Again, the miss by Thompson.
You got to be careful, though. There's a real balancing act. You can't let your ego try to run your offense. You can see he really wanted to answer that made three with one of his own. Not the best decision.
Allen's shot is off.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
Pass to Thompson. And that one comes up a bit short.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten much deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
And guys, how fun is it watching this fella just go to work?
Greg, it's not every point guard who can climb the ladder like he can.
Not at all.
Well, I tell you, I think his body control and concentration in the air are really unique.
Stolen by Thompson. Now Conley. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet for him. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. It's going to send Dwight Howard to the line. It's on Chris Bosh. Here's what the East is going with right now. Okafor's checked in. Noah comes in for Chris Bosh. George is checked in for LeBron. And it's Jennings in for Isaiah Thomas. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Marc Gasol's checked in for Cousins. Hayward comes in for Kevin Durant. James Harden, he's checked in for Thompson. And Lillard subbed in for Mike Conley. Jennings kicks to George. Feeds it to Allen. Fires from deep. And that one's good. Allen's got 38 points.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
And Lillard kicks to Howard. Hands of the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Dwight Howard. 1:58 left here in the third quarter. Allen outside. Noah the screen. Lets it go with the three. And George is good for 3. George has got 15 points.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks from deep.
Allen against Harden. Nowitzki for 3. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists tonight.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a 3-point battle taking shape here.
We've got 1:08 left here in the third quarter. A clear look for George. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting very healthy, 6 for 9.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Outside Gasol. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's on Jahlil Okafor.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg.
Now the East All-Stars with it. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Allen in at shooting guard. Chris Bosh is out there at Noah. And there's Kemba Walker. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. Here's Allen. From 16 feet away, he carries it. Allen's got 40 points.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Westbrook against Allen. Westbrook passes to Curry. He dishes it to Cousins. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Excellent game we've seen from DeMarcus Cousins. He's got 17 points. He has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
Catching up on changes for the West. Anthony Davis is checked in for Nowitzki. Klay Thompson comes in for Russell Westbrook. And Mike Conley subbed in for Curry. Outside Conley. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully mode.
DeRozan picks to Walker.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
At the line for 2.
And the first one comes. The East making a switch. Okafor's checked in. Howard's checked in for the West. And so Walker nails both of them. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running them guys.
They get going.
I really hope he doesn't try that move again. It worked the one time, but he's not the guy to be working the cross.
Allen outside. Takes the 3. Good on the shot. Allen's got 43 points.
And they're going to have a hard time climbing back into this game if they continue to defend like that.
Conley dishes to Davis. Screen by Howard. Thompson is doubled. Off the pick. And it's Davis with the jam.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and Clark, the dunk, caps it off.
Well, you know, for me, guys, it's all about positioning and anticipation on those screen plays, and they got it right there.
5 to shoot. The East All-Stars need to get another shot. Thompson with it. He's picked up by Walker. And it's Conley penetrating. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
You're starting to feel it from deep. Let's tighten up our pressure on the perimeter and make those looks tougher to get. We're going to give up the drive, but we have to rotate on the weak side.
Thomas checked in for one. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Allen for 3. That is good. Allen's got 46 points.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Davis sets a screen. Conley, the pass to Thompson. The offensive rebound.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
And it's been the difference. That's what's enabled them to build such a big lead, no doubt about it. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official. They're doing a great job here in the second half. They've brought their free throw percentage up quite a bit. And that's winning basketball. That's one of the ingredients in winning basketball. Good free throw shooting.
A timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. That's 12 points for Davis.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Good on both.
You know, you've got to like the fact that they're getting to the line. And on top of that, they're making their free throws in this half. That bodes well going forward.
Here's Thompson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Here's Allen. A second chance effort. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
As a team, they're hovering around 86 to 87% from the line. That's exactly what you want to see. I mean, converting at that rate, that'll win you a lot of games.
And he sinks the second.
They didn't shoot it well from the line in the first half. But they've turned it around here, and it's helped them secure the lead. I mean, free throw shooting is important when you're trying to pad a lead.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Guys, untidy. You've got to value the possession of the basketball.
Simply put, out of control is how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Conley kicks to Thompson. There's a good screen. Durant for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
They didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first. The defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
Allen dishes to DeRozan. Back to Allen. To the paint. Here's Okafor. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Great pass by Bosh.
So here are the West All-Stars. Screen by Howard. Davis with a screen on Allen. And it's Conley penetrating. That's the ball. Shot is up. Excellent D there from Okafor. And here are the East All-Stars. Allen outside. Buries it from three-point range. Allen's got 56 points in the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And it's going to be a 3-second call.
You can't afford to be playing that loose right now.
Definitely not. I mean, things have to be tight. You want to be playing smart, high-level basketball. You don't want to be brain fading right now.
There's the 3. That's good. Allen's got 59 points.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Here is Durant. Over in the corner, Conley. And that time, also a missed shot.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there. They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
To the middle. Here's Howard. It's rebounded by Bosh.
And, you know, you can feel the desperation right now. They're starting to lose their composure offensively.
Yeah, it's palpable, Greg. I mean, clearly you can see the frustration. And it's understandable. I mean, right now they're on the wrong side of a big run.
Allen, that's good.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Here's Davis. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 6 assists here tonight.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot taking advantage of the mismatch.
Well, with a stroke like that and the height advantage as well, mid-range J is almost a gimme. Wow. What can you say?
Here is Conley. Outside, Davis. It's Durant on the wing. DeRozan defending. And here is Durant. 6 to shoot. Pass to Davis. And he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
George is checked in for the East. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Hayward's checked in. Allen Allen outside. The tray. It's rebounded by the West. Conley with it. Hayward on the wing, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Thompson against Thomas. There's the pass to Allen. From past the arc, and the shot is good.
Out of the last 5 games, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart. He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Here's Thomas.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Both free throws good from Isaiah Thomas. Here's Conley. Out to Hayward. Launches a three. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. It's George on the wing. Outside Thomas to the left side wing. Now here's Allen. Right side George. Okafor sets the pick for George. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the three. They get it back. Okafor. That is good. Okafor's got 5 points in the quarter.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Puts it up from 12. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's George. And it's sent back by Howard. Hayward kicks to Thompson. Dishes it to Conley. And it falls over the rim and in.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Allen passes to George. On the wing, George. Back to Allen. Back to George. Shoots. George missing again. Here's Hayward. Can't hit. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. To the middle. And George kicks to Allen. 3 pointers off the mark. Conley against Allen. Conley dishes to Davis. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Outside Bosch. Allen outside. And the 3 ball is good.
I think they're trying to go for the kill here. I mean, they're starting to take a lot more 3-point shots than they had been before, looking to run away.
And as long as you keep getting quality looks, the coaches should have no complaints. Play with confidence.
Count the bucket.
Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
Thompson's gone 5 of 10 from the floor. Kicks to Okafor. And he gets it to go. Okafor's got 7 now in this quarter.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
That's slammed in by Howard.
Well, that's going to be a throwdown every time with that mismatch inside. I mean, he's just too big and strong for him.
Allen for the 3, and he gets the bucket. Now Conley. Left side Davis from 13. That one wide left. It's Allen on the wing. Over by Conley. From deep. And again it will go. Basket is good from Allen.
Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had him on the rope, they started throwing haymakers at him.
The whole knockout blow.
No one covered.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Just dialed in from the 3-point line in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they're putting a world of hurt on them with the triple.
To the inside. That's good from Davis on the assist by Conley.
And really, if this had come just a little earlier, they may have been able to get back into the game.
Yeah, I agree with you. They needed this a lot sooner than they got it.
Allen for the 3. Off target with that shot. So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? Huh? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith in the All-Star Game action now in the books. So let's take a look back at some of the footage from our All-Star Game MVP. Freak. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
Can you say freak-alicious? Watching this guy all season, I think most of us were expecting him to go off. He did not disappoint. It's a tremendous honor to be named MVP of the All-Star Game. Big-time career underway for this young man.
What can you say about the show he put on tonight? That was simply basketball greatness. You hardly get a player that gets that focused, that determined. He did the work of 3 players out there tonight and got the points to prove it.
And that'll do it for this year's All-Star Game. Some splendid talent on display tonight. For Shaquille O'Neal and for Kenny the Jet Smith and the entire 2K Sports